11:29 on your Wednesday. It's going to be a good day across central Texas. We do have some small chance for a few isolated storms as we head into this afternoon. It's also going to be very warm outside. Here's a look at 5 p.m. Anywhere from 86, maybe up to 88 degrees for some of our neighborhoods today. Now heading overnight, we'll work back in some clouds, maybe kind of a humid day tomorrow, as well as we are tracking the potential for some rain too on our Thursday. Now the morning isn't going to be your issue. It's mostly going to be those evening hours where we see a conglomerate of storms kind of pass to the south of us here. Here's a look at 8 p.m. You can see some of those rumbles of thunder and heavier rains could clip our southern counties there, but most of this is actually going to dip to the south of Austin down towards Corpus Christi, Laredo, as well as the San Antonio region, and also is only under a marginal risk for severe weather, which is the lowest risk for severe weather. So we got kind of one more day that we have to track the potential for some active weather here in our region, and then we start to get into the weekend. So here's a look at that weekend forecast. It is going to be pristine this weekend. Mostly sunny skies, low 80s for those high temperatures, and the mornings are also looking very pleasant as well, anywhere from the upper 50s to about 60 degrees. So it is just going to be a picture perfect weekend, Jenny, but I will say soak up the sun this weekend and kind of those spring-like temperatures, because we've got some heat, some real Texas heat on the way. I'll show you that in just a few moments.
Oh boy, it is heating up. All right, Grace, thank you so much.
We did a time lapse yesterday. It would just be like dark,
dark, rain,
and stormy. Yeah. Well, it's going to be a much nicer day today. I think everyone will be pleased with today's weather. It's
a little bit of rain?
Possible we could see some rain, kind of a conditional risk here. So we may see it, we may not see it. So kind of a coin flip.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, but let's take a look as we head into the middle of the day here. 73 degrees outside right now, both at Camp Mapry as well as the airport. Humidity sitting at 66%, so it feels fine outside. We do have some light breezes around, so it should feel pretty good as we head into this afternoon. We are set to get much warmer today than yesterday. Yesterday, we only got to 67 degrees at the airport. That, I think, is our coolest day since all the way back in late March. So whenever we get that rain, it really cools things down. Right now, we're even seeing some cooler conditions up towards the north end, 64 in Burnett, as well as over towards Georgetown. But those warm temperatures are on their way. 73 here in Austin, 78 in LaGrange. That really bumped up from the last time we checked on them. Wind speeds anywhere from about 10 to 15 miles per hour throughout the day today. So not too blustery, but there will be some isolated breezes as we shift through this afternoon, but mostly really nice conditions. 4 p.m. you can see 85 degrees. That may climb all the way up to about 88 for the Austin Metro. And then as we shift into this evening, again, we have that kind of conditional risk for some thunderstorms, about a 10 to 20% chance. Again, we're looking at our storm outlook. They just updated this, actually cut us out of that marginal risk that we had for today, because I don't think we're going to see too much on the map as we shift into the afternoon. If we did see anything, it would be mostly down towards those coastal plains and areas like Hayes County as well in the south. So tomorrow we do have to watch for active weather once again. This is mostly going to be to the south of our area. I showed this a little while ago, but you can see 7 p.m. on Thursday, we start to see that area of storms move past the Del Rio region. That could clip a couple of our southern counties, Gillespie, Blanco, as well as Hayes County. But most of that weather will be headed down to the south of us towards the San Antonio region. Now, let's look at the upper air pattern for the next couple of days. This is pretty interesting. So our low out here that's over Dallas and the middle of the country here, that's actually going to cut off, kind of sink down towards the coast of Texas here in the next couple of days. This is going to be Sunday, and it's actually going to cause some sinking air, some actual dry conditions for our forecast here as we head into this weekend. But unfortunately, that eventually is going to kind of get sucked up into the east there, and then we're going to watch this. So warming, we start to build that dome that we talk about sometimes in the summertime here, and we are expecting to see above average temperatures as we head into next week. So please take advantage of what we got going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Things are looking really, really nice for this weekend. And then next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we start to warm things up very, very quickly. Wednesday, some of our forecast models actually have 100 degrees on them. So we're getting to that time of year where we're kind of watching and waiting for that first 100-degree day. Here's a look from the National Weather Service, our 8 to 14-day temperature outlook. We're expected to be 60 to 70% above average. So we're pretty sure we're going to see well above average temperatures as we head towards next week. So again, take advantage of this weekend. We've got Mother's Day on Sunday, 82 degrees, sunny, mostly sunny skies, really, really nice conditions there. Also on Saturday too. Monday, Tuesday, we're staying dry, but of course those temperatures are going to start to take that upswing pretty quickly here.
All right, Grace, thank you.